Okay, I am so excited to show you what is in your Churro Fiesta in a box. Everything you need to make churros at home is right here in this box. Okay, shall we open it? It's like I can feel the Fiesta coming already. So the first thing you're gonna see is a fun sticker, some coupons, and a Fiesta planner. So this is like when we were kids and we loved reading the cereal box, only it's about churros. So we've got the legend of the churro, some fun party ideas, and a QR code that will get you our scratch dough recipe and dozens of filling recipes from top chefs and influencers. It's gonna be awesome. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, so now we have our angel halo and our devil horns. So fun fact, San Diablo means holy devil, saint devil. So you get to choose how you're feeling when you start this cooking party. Feeling a little spicy, so let's do some devil horns. Now comes the churro maker. This is how the magic happens. So inside, you're gonna find 9 nozzles. So you can make 9 different churro shapes. But today, we're gonna make our hollow churros because we feel like every churro should be filled. So that churro gets the cowbell. Because always more cowbell, right? And then comes the actual churro maker. Here it is. And I'm gonna show you how to use this just a little bit later. It's gonna be so fun. And then we have our churro dry mix. All you need to do is add boiling water. It's quick and easy, anyone can do it. Then we have our cinnamon sugar. We grind our own cinnamon, so you know this is gonna be good, and it smells so good when you open it. And our dulce de leche from Mexico. Fill all your churros with that. And finally, 2 pitchforks for stylish eating. So let's get that fiesta going. Okay, who's ready to make churros? Today, I'm gonna show you how to make churros using your dry mix from your Churro Fiesta in a box. This is all we need. Your oil of choice, we like to use canola oil. You're gonna need 2 saucepans, one for water, one for oil. A candy thermometer is awesome, but if you don't have one, I'll help you out with that. We need 1.25 cups of water and a mixing bowl. So, first things first, we wanna get our oil going because nobody wants to wait for the oil to heat up once our dough is ready. So we're gonna pour about 1.5 to 2 inches of oil in our bigger pan. And then our water is gonna go in our smaller saucepan, so we can get that boiling. And I'm gonna just take these both over to the stove. Okay, so the temperature that we're going for with our oil is 375 on our candy thermometer. But if you don't have one, you're going for about a 4 out of 10 on your stove, and you'll be good to go. So with our water, what we're going for is a rolling boil, nothing less. And as soon as that water is rolling, we are gonna add that right into our dry mix. So let's get our dry mix ready. All you gotta do is just rip this baby open. Oh, it's ready to go. All right, our water is at a rolling boil, so now's our time. All right, we're just gonna pour this right away into our dough, into our dry mix, and we wanna start mixing. And we're just gonna mix this until it is Play-Doh consistency. To feel like a little kid. So it's gonna start clumping together a little bit. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Now, once you get it to that Play-Doh, it's nice and thick consistency, we're gonna throw this in the fridge just for a few minutes, let it cool down a little bit. So while we wait, this is a great time to get ready for frying. We're gonna be checking our oil. It takes about 10 minutes to heat up to 375. And then we're gonna get a plate ready with paper towels, ready for our churros when they come out. Now this is important. Make sure you have metal tongs because plastic tongs or anything else will melt in the oil. So metal's the way to go. And now to get our churro maker ready. We're gonna wanna switch this nozzle out for our hollow churro nozzle. So you just twist this white part to the right once, and that little nozzle will just pop right out. And then we're gonna put our hollow nozzle here and twist back to the left. And then we're just gonna twist this top twist it to the left so that it comes a little higher to make room for all that churro dough. And now let's check our oil one more time and see if we're ready to go. So our dough's been in the fridge for about 5 minutes. This should be just right, cool enough to handle and put into our churro maker. So let's fill this little baby. You're gonna just twist off the top now, just to the left once, and we get to fill it up. So now we're just gonna fill up this churro maker. So you can just do it scoop by scoop, I think is the easiest way. You can also decide how much you want to fill your churro maker. If you wanted to save some for later, this amount of dough will make about 13 to 15 mini churros. I always like to make them all. So you'll just push it down a little bit because we want to make sure we can fit that top on there. And then you're just gonna stick this top on right here, push the dough down until you can just put your lid back on and twist that to the right once into those little grooves. And now we're ready to start frying. All right, so let's check our oil. We should be around 375 and we are good to go. So when you get your churro maker, you wanna get it straight up and down over your oil, and you wanna have a knife handy. You can use your finger, I like to use a knife. And we're gonna start twisting. You just start turning to the right and the dough will come out the bottom. We like to make them about 2 to 3 inches long. We love mini churros. And I'm gonna cut this closer to the oil so that I'm not gonna get a big splash, so I can kind of gently lay that churro in there. And I'm gonna wanna get a few in there. Maybe 3, let's say. Now I'm gonna watch these. You're gonna wanna rotate them a little bit, especially if you have less oil in there. Usually takes about 2 to 3 minutes for the churros to be ready. We like that crunchy outside, but a nice soft interior. This one's starting to get just a little toasty. That's a good sign. And when you pull the churro out, because they're hollow, you want to make sure to drain them before you put them on your towel. Get rid of all that excess oil. Perfecto. And you just made churros. All right, you've got your churros lined up. Now comes the really fun part. Let's get some cinnamon sugar on these babies. Also, just smell it. It smells so good. So be generous. You know, I love cinnamon sugar. We're gonna just cinnamon sugar all these babies, and then we're gonna rotate them and do the other side. And you wanna do this while they're warm so that the cinnamon sugar sticks to them. Now we're gonna fill these churros. If your dulce de leche has gotten a little cool, feel free to heat it up in the microwave for 10, 15 seconds, and then just grab your churro and fill it up until it gets to the top. Do a little curly Q if you want, and enjoy. Crispy on the outside, cinnamon sugar, so soft on the inside, creamy dulce de leche. Am I right? Are you with me? Do a little dance. Churro! You did it, you guys. You made churros from start to finish in your home. You're amazing. Enjoy!